There was another ranking North Korean defector from Kuwait before Liu. A North Korean official ranking higher than the country's former acting ambassador to Kuwait, Liu Hyun-woo, whose defection to South Korea was recently made public, also fled from the same Gulf state in 2017 and defected to the South, according to a reliable source. Speaking on the condition of anonymity, the source told the Korean Times that the higher-placed official was not a diplomat but was in charge of a construction project involving North Korean workers. They were eventually sent back home after Kuwait enforced the 2017 UN Security Council sanction against the Kim Jong-un regime, which was using their wage remittances to fund its nuclear and missile programs. The source also wondered why the government didn't reveal anything about the earlier defection. The Kuwaiti government remains a non-interference stance on North Koreans defecting to Seoul via the South Korea embassy there, respecting their individual right to travel and considering such defections a matter between the two Koreas. World Institute for North Korea Studies President An Chan-il, also a North Korea defector, told the Korean Times that he once heard about a bureaucrat in the construction sector outranking Liu, defecting from an unidentified Middle Eastern country around 2019. Over the past 5 years, 3 senior North Korean diplomats have safely made their way to Seoul. According to public record, there are former deputy ambassador to UK Tae Yong-ho, who came to the South in 2016, former acting ambassador to Italy Jo Song-gil in 2018 and Liu in 2019. Liu was also son-in-law of John Il-chun, who once served as the top banker of the North Korean leaders. More than 30,000 North Korean defectors living in the South asked about the alleged 2017 defection. Ministry of Foreign Affairs spokesman Choi Yong-sam said, "The ministry has nothing to say about the matter." He also said the ministry works closely with relevant ministries on defector-related issues. Ministry of Unification spokesman Lee Jong-ju also refused to confirm the 2017 case, as the Ministry of Primary Responsibility retract the record of every North Korean who defects to the South, Lee said. But even so, we won't disclose the cases publicly because it is a matter of personal information safety, the right to privacy to remain undisclosed, and other factors that we comprehensively take into account to help defectors successfully settle here. Moreover, the life of a defector's family left in the North can be in danger if the case is made public in a indiscreet manner. She explained the case of Tae, Zhou, and Liu were made public in respect of their willingness to share the dire situation in the North. Tae, the most active among the three aforementioned senior diplomats turned defectors, has published a book and given lectures about the North, and is now a lawmaker of the main opposition People Power Party following the 2020 general election. He told the Korean Times that he hadn't heard about any defections from Kuwait other than Liu, but added that he would know more certainly if he met Liu, who has failed to respond to his repeated request for a meeting. I think he is avoiding meeting me, maybe because the government is pressuring him. PPP member Lee Hae-hoon, who headed the Intelligence Committee in the second half of the 20th National Assembly, did not respond to the Korean Times request for comment. Meanwhile, defectors said there have been more defections of North Korean diplomats and other members of elite than reported. It can be said for certain whether they included additional defectors from Kuwait. Those posted overseas feel tempted to flee, said Kang Myung-doo, a son-in-law of former North Korean Premier Kang Song-san. Another defector, Lee Duk-kwang, voiced a similar opinion, saying it's never a surprise in the defector community to hear about former diplomats and other officials who have now settled here.